Agents, undercover cops, and special ops. Oh, just a second. Come on, guys. Regroup. Don't run to the enemies. We want to take off. So, but I just figured out something. So, in the last episode, I didn't click quickly enough because I wanted to get out of the danger zone first. And there was a video. So, I don't know if this is the one, but I know we can, in this general view of all the bad guys over here, we can actually watch the videos, the Kingslayer files, and we have not done that, so let's do it now. I guess this might have been the one. No, it's not the briefing, can't be. But El Yayo, the grandfather, the abuelo of El Emisario, is probably... Situation report on the cartel's production operations, probably not, but let's just watch. Is it? I think we just watched it last time, right?
Production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens.
Yeah, okay, we already watched that one, but let's watch it again.
Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it.
That's pretty disgusting.
Acid, and pretty soon, you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do
this, right? Well, certainly not good for health.
What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
Well then, just to turn the role-playing off, I don't know how much of this is like based on the actual reality of drug production. Please enlighten me and the community if you know anything about that. But, well, so actually I don't recall this video, but it's good that we watched it. So I guess this is the one, the word of El Sueño, right? El Yayo and La Gringa don't get along. Oh, they don't? Well, she is beautiful for sure, like physically at least. Let's see what this one is about.
Innovation versus experience, technology versus tradition, youth versus age, La Gringa versus El Yayo. I had been hoping they would complement each other, but they could not get along. They were too different.
I have been producing cocaine this way for years.
That's exactly the problem.
Our product was so good, the demand was only increasing. We couldn't keep up. I don't care how you do it. Science, tradition, or voodoo. Just make more. Or I'll find someone that can.
Okay. So and then the Farmer King El Sueño introduces El Yayo as a legendary Bolivian cocalero who became the cartel's head of cocaine production. That one we already saw, I think.
Bolivian coca.
We watched it.
His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years. A medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada.
That's pretty sympathetic.
Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the dignity plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine.
Oh.
In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.
Well, it doesn't really say what the Americans did, but they were probably concentrating too much on their bad sides. No, sorry, no.
Innovation versus experience.
We already watched that one. I wanted to go back. So like this, so. Then let's watch her video.
Katrine Svensson.
La Gringa.
La Gringa. How does a PhD from MIT end up as the chief chemist of the Santa Blanca cartel? Like all cynics, she started out as an idealist. La Gringa came to Bolivia to help the people. The poor, the downtrodden, the sick. She loved them, and they loved her. Working for an NGO called Hands Over Bolivia, she did research to develop a new vaccine for yellow fever. It was meant to be produced easier and cheaper, making it more readily available to more people in a shorter time. Then, disaster struck. She lost all her funding and was vilified by the scientific community. Of course, La Gringa hadn't been involved in the scandal, but it didn't matter. She lost everything. After that, well, you know what? Thanks to the NSA's prison program, we can hear it in her own words.
How much did you earn, Sonrisa?
40,000 a year?
I spend more on my dogs. I will pay you 100 times what you are making.
To do what?
Quality control. Working from Okoro, you can develop the best, most potent, most pure cocaine in the world.
I came here to help people survive.
La Gringa, my darling. How do you think the people survive?
Well, they need to have food on the table and earn money, of course, yeah. So, what's going on here? So this one was the influence thing. Yeah, we didn't watch that one. Bowman briefing.
Since his rise to power, El Sueño has been responsible for more than 7,000 murders, 12,000 kidnappings, and 17,000 disappearances. So then how the fuck is he one of the most loved people on the goddamn internet? I mean, this piece of shit has more likes than the World Cancer Society. How does that even happen? Well, one reason would be Ramon Feliz, Santa Blanca narco blogger. Feliz wasn't always like this. He used to be a real journalist. Working the crime beat for a Mexican newspaper, he wrote about the cartels. Until the cartels started targeting journalists. Forced to choose between reporting the news and their employees, the newspapers made a hard decision. They stopped reporting on the cartels. So Ramon Feliz went underground. With anonymity on his side, he started a blog, and he went after Santa Blanca. Hard. Maybe too hard. Sueño hired hackers from a number of top universities and had them track down Feliz. Things only went downhill from there. Nowadays, Ramon Feliz no longer writes about Santa Blanca. Ramon Feliz writes for Santa Blanca.
Okay, corrupted, but also under pressure, huh? Oh yeah, and we have Kingslayer files on this guy as well. The influence is El Cardenal.
Influence. The fine art of persuasion. The winning of hearts and minds. The grabbing of the short hairs and holding on. Santa Blanca, smart fucks that they are, figured it out. It's not enough to control the events. You have to control the story. El Cardinal, a true believer in Santa Muerte. If you're trying to influence people, it's an advantage to have God on your side. In this case, the skinny lady, the White Sister, the saint of holy death, Santa Muerte herself. Because, let's be honest, there's some things even God won't do for you. El Cardinal, he's on the radio, TV, live appearances, concerts. If El Sueño controls the population through bribery and fear, El Cardinal holds them with something much more powerful. Their souls. How would you like to avoid eternal damnation? Well, luckily, all you have to do is support the Santa Blanca cartel, and you will. On the other end of the public-private scale is Ramon Feliz, the narco-blogger. Don't let the quiet demeanor fool you. He's the SB's social media maven. He's their digital game. A tragic case, Feliz. He used to be a serious journalist, trying to expose the cartel for the psychotic, sociopathic dirtbags that they are. But they turned him. Now, he cranks out SB propaganda like his life depended on it. For his blog, for Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. If you're not into El Cardinal, you're into Feliz. They get you both ways. These two are the yin and yang of the Santa Blanca influence machine. The sacred and the profane, the public and the private, the heart and the mind.
Okay, interesting. So deal with the devil. El Sueño introduces El Cardenal and explains how the priest came to lead Santa Blanca's cult of Santa Muerte. Yeah, I think I don't recall that we watched
All
that,
priests
right?
like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El
We
Cardenal
did.
knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his
17,000
family,
disappearances
his
sounds a
friends.
little bit
Lo
devilish.
perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul.
Well, by the way, I was just thinking that this former journalist, or the former professional journalist, is probably just, you know, pressured into doing this, doing the stuff. And I bet in the game there might be, or, you know, like we might have the opportunity to get him on our side
Ramon
again.
Feliz, blogger, academic,
Because his
internet
heart
journalist.
could still be in the right
All he
place.
ever wanted was to tell the truth. But whose truth? His? Feliz thought that there is only one truth, but we know that truth, like history, is written by the winner. His blog slandered me day after day after day. Por supuesto, something had to be done. So I hired hackers to track him down and offered him a job. I explained that telling my truth was much more preferable. My truth kept him alive. All Ramon Feliz ever wanted was to tell the truth. Now he had more truth than he could bear.
Yeah, he just needs to be protected. So, we already have 2 on him. But that was the beginning, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe we can watch this stuff before we go to these guys. And the Beauty Queen, we have also 2 videos on her. Yeah, well. So, I think we will watch this stuff later. When we actually go to an area So now we've done all 2 skull missions or skull areas. Let's go to a 3 skull area, and maybe we should also check out what's going on in La Cruz. The cross. And there's also a lot of stuff there. Yeah, maybe we just check that one out. Or maybe this is it could be the last one. Who knows? So where are we actually? We are there. No, we are up there. Okay. Well, then let's rather go maybe to Tabacal, because I feel that if we hamper the production further, Omontepunthu also doesn't have any skulls for whatever reason. Oh, by the way, maybe we go after the bonus medals, huh? Which bonus medals? Do we want squad resilience? Might be good. That is in Remanzo. Remanzo. Or, well, quiet running would be good. Espiritu Santo. Espiritu Santo. Oh yeah, okay, no, that's not our league yet, I guess. Anything we don't have yet? Oh yeah, the ammo capacity would be nice. In Barvechos. Remanzo is up here, by the way, so... Barvechos. Ah yeah, here. Okay, so actually, well, the smuggling... Well, we didn't do anything about smuggling, right? So the smuggling. This is also Caimanes is also smuggling. Influence. Yeah, actually. Yeah, let's go around. Like, let's hamper everything a bit. So let's go here first, so then we can actually watch the bowman briefing on this guy. El Boquito.
They say
Boquita.
every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Boquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita has 2.
Well, but that is actually sympathetic, like that they do have feelings. Okay then. And what I notice is that most people have a light eye color here, right? But for Bolivia, that is pretty that is less than likely, isn't it? They should have, or more people probably should have brown eyes, I guess. But enlighten me if you know anything else about the real Bolivia. So I guess we will go to Tabaca. No, to where was it? The smuggling, like here, Caimanes, right? Or Barvechos. Caimanes or Barvechos? Let me check. Barbecho is ammo capacity. Yeah. Barbecho, huh? And I think it had 2. Yeah. And this one has more Covocho. Libertad. Ah ja, kein Mann, binocular recon. Okay, yeah, well, that is useful. We do it from time to time. So let's go to Barbechos. We just fly over there using the helicopter.
Out.
Good to go.
Ah, we have to fly over San Mateo. No, we are not doing that. So let's go there. Or actually, do we have a helicopter there? No. Well, we'll just do the drive, the flight. So come on, guys, hop on. It's not the quickest one, but it's fine. Yes. You guys, you are too late. You were guarding a corpse, and we've got everything we need from him. So that's this. Yeah, that's fine. We can even go like this, or maybe like this. Hand Lodge. Yeah, let's go here. So like, or La Culta. Nice flight in the rain. Well, there's a lot of storm lately. So, and then I am curious if there is any difference. You know, I know that there are different vehicles, like in really higher skull areas, but I have no information. I know that there's something like a tank or something, or like a troop tank. Like heavily armored vehicles. But I guess we'll see. Ah yeah, so this is another not so nice city. So let's go in here, let's go there. What is actually smuggling destabilization? It looks like a really big city. A bigger compound. Yeah, well, so then let's fly over there. We already saw several times that there was this power lane. Oh, there's a plane. And some bigger structure up there. So, Barbechos province, an Altiplano province and money laundering center. Silver mining, civilian activity, silver mining. Well, that does sound okay, doesn't it? So now we are here, but the landscape is totally ruined here. Outposts, a huge industrial complex. Okay. And then this is probably like something like a mining city or something. Barbecho city, a city built to support silver mining. Okay. Well, let's fly a little bit lower. Maybe we see something. Oh yeah, there's a bigger airport here. Interesting. Oh, there are different planes here, right? That's a different plane, is it? Oh yeah, interesting. Okay, so there are other planes around. Okay, interesting. Oh, and there is an intel cache. Intel cache. And it's even rebel ops. Okay, so actually, let's get down there and grab them. Makoyo Cooperative. There's lots of information here. So Intel cache. This one. Let's touch down here. It's not suspicious at all. No one will have any problems. So I think the rotor blades are also pretty wide here. Okay.
Good news. Sueño sent an accountant named Pulpo to Barbechos to check out Nydia Flores' books. Word is Pulpo is a hawk. He doesn't let anyone cut any corners.
So whether she's skimming from Sueño or not, Nydia is not happy to have Pulpo looking into her.
The cartel smuggles its profits into Barbechos from Brazil, and then most of that gets laundered through Banco de Barbechos.
With Pulpo already about to gum up the works, there has to be some way we can use that to sabotage the entire process.
Maybe Sueño already believes Nydia Flores has sticky fingers. To know for sure, we need to get hands on Pulpo. Our intel places his junior partner and right-hand man, a guy named Wagner, at a silver mine in Barbechos. Grab Wagner, and make him cough up Pulpo's location.
Check it out, weapons case. Our friendly neighborhood CIA officer just sent us a video. Who's got the popcorn?
Okay. El Pulpo. El Pulpo.
All the Sicarios in the world ain't worth piss if you don't have the accountants to wash the money clean. Octavio Allende is the accountant that does Sueño's laundry. They call him El Pulpo, the octopus, because he's got his tentacles everywhere. You take him out, a lot of other pieces no longer connect, but I want to use him as a weapon. Pulpo is management, and he knows it. Instead of an AK-47, he has a briefcase, and he uses it to open doors to businesses, to cement relationships with politicians and police, and to make the cartel's money something they can spend. Thanks to El Pulpo, in addition to its illegal enterprises, Santa Blanca has its cash in numerous legit businesses. El Sueño has brought El Pulpo to Bolivia to audit Nydia Flores. Cash from Brazil comes into Barbechos, where much of it is laundered into the mining consortium. Nydia's profits must be looking a little light.
Interesting. Okay. So there is some stuff here. The weapons case, interesting. Oh, there's another video.
All the Sicarios in the world ain't worth piss if you don't have the accountant.
You don't need to watch it twice. I didn't see it, by the way. That is was popping up like this. So we do have some documents here. Oh yes. Well, skill points are always good to have.
We got tangos, danger close.
That's pretty good. Don't need any more stuff. Yeah, something here. What is it?
One of these.
Long barrel, very nice. Okay, so that could be interesting for our sniper rifle. Okay, it was a different long barrel, maybe for assault rifles. No, we already have a long barrel. Okay then. So does it show here? Okay, that's weird. Maybe another bug. Don't know, don't care. So we are here. And there is a lot of information in the city. That is good.
Okay.
I love information. Makuyo Cooperative, the Barley Farmers Cooperative. Oh yeah, that's very nice. So barley is healthy. Very nice. Okay then, so you guys, let's collect some information and intel. Yeah,
hey
you
man,
guys
try to take
hop
us off
on.
some sweet jumps, alright?
Hop on, very nice. So, what's the next one? Barbechos, a city built to support silver mining, okay. That's a lieutenant, but we want rather... let's take this one. Firstly, outside of the airport area, where there are no hostiles.
SAO is part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker.
Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker seems to handle on-the-ground logistics.
She's the brains, he's the brawn.
Okay. She got in bed with him though.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nydia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution.
Hang people, prosperity.
We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nydia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
Well, she sure is nice to look at. It was this one?
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa
My
Blanca.
goodness, so that, but it wasn't updated. We already watched it. Okay then, so let's get some more info. Toilet paper, always important. Ah yeah. Weapons. Weapon cache.
Heads up, hostiles in the area.
Okay. Lots of stuff, that's good. Oh, we could we? No, we can't. Okay then. So there's this stuff. Well then, so let's just grab our helicopter. The big thing. Oh, it's bigger than it looks.
All clear, all clear.
Oh, it's bigger than it looked before. And I think this one we already watched, alright? Yankee White required to view.
They say every man has a fatal flaw.
Yeah, we did.
El Boquita's
Okay then,
isn't.
so. Alright. So, what to do? This is a lieutenant, we don't need to hunt him. Let's get this one. It's inside the airport. So, and I think after that we need to end this episode. But I hope you guys like it. If you did, you are very welcome to click the like button. And you are also extremely welcome to join the channel and click the abonnement button if you want to support me and the channel.
Stay sharp. It's under SB control.
How does a drug cartel just take over a fucking airport?
I guess when they threaten to shoot any departing flight out of the air, you figure it's safer to take the train.
Oh, can we get over it? No. I just want to grab this one in this episode and then we will end the episode. Okay, so that's the only entrance. Well, there's no one working here at the moment. But it doesn't look as if they have any security around. So we know this kind of plane, and this is a new plane, a new plane type. That's nice. Here like this. So, okay, let's get in there. Hello. What was that? A truck just jumped in.
Relax, we're still
Like
there.
a horse or a gazelle. Who are you?
Check your targets. We got
Just
civilians
a
in the area.
civilian. That's good.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Yeah, guys, get into the building. Get into the building.
Rally on me.
Roger, move it.
So they don't see us. And for sure they won't be suspicious that a huge military helicopter. Hola, hola, buenos dias. Yeah, so hay unas cosas acá. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bonus medals, so that's good. That's also a thing while we are here. Ah yeah. Oh, an aircraft shield. Okay, that would have been nice to have. When thinking of these Unidad guys downing us. Alright then, so I hope you found this episode interesting and cool. It was a bit longer and also contained a lot of videos, which was kind of a new experience also for me. But I think it was also cool to just rewatch this stuff because kind of I missed it sometimes and I didn't realize that it was also possible, you know, where to find this stuff. So, but now we are mostly up to date, I think. Yeah, so please click the like button, please join the channel. You are very welcome to do so, and welcome to the family again. So, see you next time, bye bye.